This, everybody, is our Rocky Mountain trout, which is our most popular dish. We sell more of this trout than we do the second and third runner-up combined. The reason that is pink is because it is a sustainably farm-raised trout that's fed a diet of shrimp and other things that make that beautiful pink. So when people say, I didn't order the salmon, they didn't. They ordered the trout. We have that with some fried capers, brown butter, and we have that also with the duo ravioli. The raviolis change constantly, but there'll always be something a little fun. I'm sorry, I have zero idea what these are, but we will find out for you. Then we have a vegetarian chickpea albondigas. Albondigas is Spanish for, Alex, what is it Spanish for? Albondigas. Yeah.
Spain?
It's Spanish for meatball. There we go, meatball, balls of meat. They're gonna be a little bit larger, and this is with an achiote broth, black rice, trumpet mushrooms, broccolini. Black rice got its name, because it's black. It's a different genus of rice, much like Marissa and I are different kind of thing. It's still rice, but it's said to have more fiber to it. It definitely has more flavor, I feel. It's also called forbidden rice. And it's forbidden because in the Song Dynasty, only the royalty was allowed to consume it. And that is vegan. It's also got some mango in that. We've got some mango relish in there with a lot of wonderful things. Next we have our vegetarian, is it vegan? It is, it's vegan. Our vegan squash mochi. At some point we're gonna change this to sweet potato. But for right now, I decided after one made all the squash mochi. So like the next week, it'll become sweet potatoes. So surprise! And that's with a beet hummus. It's with some Brussels sprouts that we mixed with some wakame, which is a seaweed. And that helps brings out the flavor. It adds a little bit of salinity to the whole dish, and it's just lovely. It also has an apple miso cream on it. Which I'm gonna change to Kool-Aid because it doesn't look very creamy. But that's why we have tastings! Then we have our organic salmon. This is a Norwegian organic salmon, and it has the same setup as this guy: beet hummus, squash mochi. Mochi, by the way, are they're usually a sweet dish that you find in Japan that's stuffed with sorbet or ice cream in it in a bean curd. But we just said we're not doing that, and so what we've done is we've taken squash. At some point we'll take sweet potatoes. As many of you know, this past summer we took peas, and we mix it with glutinous rice flour. Funny thing is, the glutinous rice flour is gluten-free. It's just the way they are calling rice flour, this particular kind. So it has kind of a stretchy, chewy texture, which we love. And for the people who don't eat their salmon skin, they're gonna go straight to hell, just so you know. Okay, great. Then we have our wild head-on shrimp. I know, I'm gonna get a lot of shit for having head-on shrimp, but God, those heads are tasty. And we are cooking this with a little bit of butter and lime juice. Now we can cook it without the butter. That's very easy for us to do. And that's with the achiote broth. Achiote is also called annatto seed, ground annatto seed. It's very popular in Latin American cooking. And thank you. And it's with black rice, broccolini, some of that mango again, and trumpet mushrooms. Any questions right now? Perfect.